Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, where we figured out that the murder didn't take place where we thought it did. It was inside the rebel hideout. If the murder weapon wasn't the dagger, then the dagger must have been plunged into the victim after he was already dead. That doesn't fit with the autopsy though. That means he was stabbed at least twice, but the autopsy doesn't mention that. And he must have been stabbed in the same spot with something shaped like the dagger. Oh, okay. Oh, if we can prove that, would the defense care to offer an explanation sometime this century? Would you care to shut up? Wait, wasn't there something dagger-like near the scene of the crime? And it had a shape similar to the Warbad dagger. Present your evidence at this time, Mr. Wright. This shows what really killed the victim. Delivered by a bladed weapon. Uh-oh. Ooh, we just started. I'm already in trouble. Those were Maya and the High Priest were doing the right. Yeah. Nope. Well, I do see something there that's kind of suspicious. The farm tools in the back. Alright, hold on. Can I see the... Yeah. Oh, wait. Dude, I wish I could see just like a little higher up. You have a picture of that statue? Yeah. Is that it? I feel like... Yeah, I mean, you look at the middle of that statue, and that kind of matches. Does that match better than... Well, that doesn't have any blood on it, though. And by that point, the murder is already done, so that's actually probably not it. Okay, I'm gonna push that out of my brain. It's gotta be that... I have nothing else. Grub. I have nothing. Weapon was thought to be the Warbad dagger, the same weapon used to kill the High Priest. Man, do I just... Oh, that actually makes sense! That does... Oh, yep. Oh my god. Okay, I had to think about how that rotates. That makes way more sense. This is the photo from the scene of the High Priest murder. You suggesting the murder weapon is hidden therein? Yeah, this is what really took Praise-a-Lot's life.
Take that!
That is the Warbad statue. Exactly. The Warbad statue has dagger-like feathers protruding from it. Especially that one sticking out in front. That is what really took the victim's life. Wait, you can't object just because you're mad. You imbecilic fool, the statue is outside of the hideout. How do you propose it impales someone who is inside? Haven't you heard? The Warbad statue also functioned as the hideout's door. What do you mean? Oh, I thought you knew how this trial was gonna go, and I know everything that's gonna happen, and blah 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 blah. The statue can pull a complete switcheroo. switch route. All right, you're right to be confused by that. That's fair. To put it simply, it's a revolving door. A revolving door? Why, that makes perfect sense. Therefore, I believe the truth behind the divination seance to be this. As the victim entered the secret hideout, the stone sculpture came toppling toward him. He threw up his hands to stop it, but its weight forced him backwards. Unfortunately, the warband statue was right behind him. Wait, so is this an accident? This cannot be. But the accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger. But if that's not the murder weapon, then it doesn't matter. She had held it while rehearsing for the rite, which is where her prints got on it. Ugh. How has that not come up yet? This is a shocking turn of events, but there's a great deal of circumstantial evidence in the defense's favor. I believe we must accept that the warband statue was what killed the victim. Yes. Oh my goodness, we got the judge on our side. Sharp protruding feathers took Praise-a-Lot's life. It's also a revolving door. Now that we know how Acolyte Zalt really met his demise, there's no basis for claiming my client committed this crime. Nice work, Nick. How can this be happening yet again? The divination seance is the only truth. It's true, but know your benevolence. It's not the truth itself, but it is a means for shedding light on the truth. Do you understand now? Your kingdom needs lawyers so that they can interpret your insights. But that means I have been misinterpreting the voices of the spirits all this time. Yeah, you have. Your benevolence, are you unwell? All the color is drained from your face. I'll be fine. Continue your proceedings without me. As you wish. I feel kind of bad for her. Yeah, I mean, she was like entirely misled. Now then, I would have the defense continue. Please explain what you have learned now that we know how the victim actually died. Acolyte Zalt was killed in the hideout before the High Priest's murder. That means the body found at the Plaza of Devotion was moved there by the real killer. But only after the warband dagger was thrust into him, to make it look like the murder weapon. That does seem to agree with what we now know. But why would the real killer go to such lengths? I believe stabbing Acolyte Zalt's body with the dagger and moving it to the plaza was a warning from the Twilight Realm. Crime committed to make it look like a serial murder is the only one that isn't silly. It's definitely not the first one. Crime committed for fun seems super unlikely. I think I'm intended to say that. It was an attempt to make my client look like a serial killer. That's right. The real killer planned all of this. This forged serial murder case. They did? That's it, Nick. Keep hammering away. No one asked you. Yep, you can keep going. Your reasoning has more holes in it than that cheese you foreigners so enjoy. What? Like those putrid hole-riddled clumps of curds that only a rat like you could love. Your reasoning, much like your putrid hole-ridden brain, is putrefied. What's his deal with things going putrid? What's his deal? You can just stop right there. What's his deal? You have yet to overturn my argument that the accused is the killer. Careful analysis of the chain of events up to the killing exposes the truth as follows. Disguised as Lady Kira, the accused found the rebel hideout the day before the rite. But Acolyte Zealot had followed her there after noticing her suspicious behavior. Caught by surprise, she pushed the stone slab toward him, and we know the rest. When would she have moved the body? I've never been to the rebel hideout in my life. When the high priest arrived at the sanctum the next day, he realized what she had done. This is stupider than anything that we've thrown out there. And we've said a lot of really stupid things. That is also when the accused murdered him in order to silence him. I believe prosecutor Sadmati has posed a compelling scenario. The defense, on the other hand, has yet to disprove the accused's guilt.
Objection!
Why would my client move Acolyte Zealot's body to where everyone could see it? And why would she stab the dagger with her fingerprints into his dead body? She had no reason to do any of those things. The dagger in his corpse is likely a warning to the rebels. Never mind, he's getting worse. Something along the lines of Lady Kira will slay the defiant dragons. So that is why she moved the body to the plaza for all to see. Now is the judge convinced too? But it finally made some headway. Well, Mr. Wright, about time for one of your groans of distress. I love this game. Groan of distress? It kills me to admit this, but I've got nothing to counter his argument with, and I still haven't disproven the allegations against because what he's saying is such nonsense that it's like, how do you even start on that? Is it not time to end your futile struggle? You were to be judged guilty yesterday. That makes you a dead lawyer walking. Wow. Accept the death that now awaits you, and in doing so, finally know peace. A dead lawyer walking indeed. Again, are not all lawyers who practice in Kurain. But I must admit I misspoke earlier. Allow me to amend my statement. I'd said the defense reasoning had a putrid cheese-like smell. But I now realize the stench was from his own putrid body on the verge of death. Now a marauding zombie. Think, who could have killed Zelt the day before the rite? Who knew about the rebel hideout and could gain access to the inner sanctum? Only those involved with the rite can enter the sanctum, so... Wait a second. Only a rebel would have known about the secret hideout, and the only person who was involved with the rite had access to the sanctum. And most suspected of being a rebel is... There we go. Did somebody come to mind? Yes, except there's one huge problem. A huge problem? What are you two going on about, plotting your escape from the sacred hall? I would not put it past you, considering you have no means to raise further objections. If I don't do something, Prosecutor Sadmati will have this one in the bag. I'll just have to bluff my way out of this, regardless of that huge problem. Your Majesty, I believe there is another suspect in Praise-a-Lot's murder.
Objection.
Even the most benevolent Holy Mother would not forgive such a desperate lie. After all, you know very well that such a person does not exist. No, there is one person who knew everything. Does such a figure truly exist? Tell us, who might that be? I believe the prime suspect in Acolyte Zealot's murder is...
Take that!
It had to be someone allowed to enter the sanctum and who knew of the hideout. And that would be the High Priest. He could have committed the crime if it occurred the day before the rite. You would pin a crime upon the dead, knowing very well they tell no tales. Have you no shame? Dead men tell no tales. That is definitely a problem. Only the High Priest could tell this side of the story. What? Do I have something on my face? Wait a second. Could this actually work? Oh no, don't tell me I have some breakfast caught between my teeth. No, if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to go with it. Your Majesty, dead men do tell tales. Therefore, I'd like to request the High Priest's testimony. His testimony? Just how do you propose we get the deceased to testify? There's a way for the dead to testify. It's known as the divination saint. Ooh, uh-oh. Didn't we decide this would be really, really bad? Although we're about to die anyway, so... Summoning here by means of spirit channeling. What did you just say? Spirit channeling? Has this lawyer finally gone insane? This is sacrilege. May the Holy Mother strike him down. Jeez, I'm frankly astonished you even know of such a thing. But spirit channeling is a secret art that only Her Eminence Queen Garan can perform. And Her Eminence is far too busy with other duties to perform it at our pleasure. I suspected as much. That means our only hope is... It's okay, Nick. You can tell them. But Maya, I thought you wanted to keep it a secret here in Crane. Don't worry, it's not like it's against the law or violates some religious precepts, so I don't think we'll be punished. At least I hope not. But this is a crucial period for you. It'll decide whether you become a master of Crane. We don't have any other choice now, do we? If I'm found guilty, it'll be a lot worse than not becoming master of Crane. Alright, thanks, Maya. Actually, there is someone here who is capable of channeling spirits. But even her benevolent Princess Rafa finds divination seance to be challenging. Who could possibly have greater spiritual power than she, aside from the Queen? That would be me. Is this some sort of joke? A foreigner cannot possibly have such power. Even the royal priestess is incapable of such a feat.
Peace, peace, I say. Is this true? Is the accused capable of performing the secret art of spirit channeling?
Well, yes. Yes, I can. Now, Your Majesty, we'd like your permission to begin. Your benevolence. This is an outrage, I say. First, you make a mockery of the divination seance, and now spirit channeling. The benevolence speaks the truth. Spirit channeling is a sacred right. Foreign devils, I say they should be put to death immediately. Still your voices, Barbed. Spirit channeling is the most sacred and secret of arts. Are you prepared to face the consequences of what you propose? Yes, I am.
Your benevolence, are you saying you approve of their use of spirit channeling?
I will judge whether their claim is true. This is but another of their lies. They shall be executed on the spot.
Very well then. Your benevolence. What if the accused accidentally calls forth an evil spirit?
You truly believe this foreigner is capable of channeling spirits?
No, but I wanted to be sure, as I am responsible for the safety of all present.
Well, an experienced practitioner could inadvertently call forth a dangerous spirit. But I do not fear, for I have a Magatama of parting. With it, I can send spirits back to the Twilight Realm by halting the flow of spiritual power.
That is a relief indeed.
These foreigners have thrown down the gauntlet. Let's not shirk from their challenge. We must prove them guilty and deliver their last rites. Do I make myself clear, Prosecutor Sadmati?
Perfectly, Your Benevolence. Very well, the accused may channel the High Priest spirit. But first we must take a short recess to prepare. We will resume as soon as the preparations are complete. Until then, this court is adjourned.
I forgot something in my car. I'm gonna go get that. Maya, could you help? The thing in her car, which actually I got to take a plane to get to. So we'll be back. We'll be back. Probably never. Just got to be a way out of this, right? Sorry, Maya, but this was the only way. You sure you're up for this? Thanks for believing in me, Nick. Even though I don't know if my channeling ability is on point yet. Oh, right. Before she started training here, her success rate was only about 30%. I know you can do it, Maya. At least I hope she can. So you're sure you're ready? Yeah, at least I think so. You don't sound so confident. What about all your training? Training is one thing, actually doing it is another. Oh, I see. Uh-oh. If she fails to channel the High Priest, we're as good as dead. Relax, Nick. You can count on me. I'll show you what my training's done for me. This will be the moment you never forget. Okay. I just hope it's unforgettable in a good way. Once we hear Abbot Inme's story, I'm sure the truth will come to light. I hope so, but he was hiding the fact that he was a rebel, so I doubt it'll be as cut and dried as all that. They're ready for you. Please return to the Hall of Justice at once. Okay, Maya, I'm counting on you. You got it. Here we go. I still don't know who did this. Like, I believe the High Priest killed Praise-a-Lot. But as for who killed the priest? I have nothing.
Do you have ever received official approval for the accused to channel the spirit here today? Now, if you will, Miss Faye, please proceed.
Yes, Your Majesty. I can't believe this. Only the Queen should channel spirits. Execute them. Put them to death right now. Come on, Maya. I'm counting on you. I've been studying here in Crane for 2 years now, so that one day I will be the master of Crane, a village of spirit mediums back home. But first I shall show you all the fruits of my training in your kingdom. Wow, she seems really confident. A neophyte practitioner such as yourself cannot possibly channel a spirit. Okay, Your Benevolence, how about this? If I succeed, will you stop calling me a neophyte? Very well, if you succeed. Oh, I will. Just you watch. Uh-oh. Oh, spirit of trust in me, slumbering in the Twilight Realm, return now to the world of the living. Surprise, this isn't voice acted. Nailed it. Oh, that's perfect.
What is this place? Oh my!
No, this cannot be.
Oh, Conka.
It's the High Priest. The accused really can channel spirits. I don't believe it. Your spiritual power is the real deal. Go Maya. I do not understand. This cannot be. This simply cannot be. I must step out before I forget myself.
Damn it in me.
Would this be the Twilight Realm? And what of this luxurious mane of hair? Is it perhaps a gift from the Holy Mother for decades of faithful service?
Have it in me.
My, but if it isn't His Majesty, have you too shuffled off that mortal coil?
Please do not count me among the dead. It is only you who has passed on. But the spirit medium Maya Faye has brought you back among us today.
But why? Acolyte Faye has mastered the secret art of spirit channeling. I suppose that explains these gorgeous locks.
When I pass on from this world, I too hope to be channeled with a full head of hair.
Though it be for the briefest of moments. I give thanks for this splendid coiffure. Praise be to the Holy Mother. However, this kimono is a bit too snug for my taste, if you would excuse me. There, that is better. Could we get to his testimony now? And I wish he'd kept his top on. Why, you are that foreign lawyer that people speak of as of late. And is this not the Hall of Justice? Why have I been summoned here?
Forgive us for calling you back from your eternal rest. But you have been accused of murder. May we ask you to testify on your own behalf?
I've been accused of murder. That is troubling indeed. Ah! Well, what's with that crazy pose? Is this really cause for such astonishment? Even the lowliest monks can achieve such body control with proper training. Oh. I wonder if Albie will be able to do that someday.
Will the defense please explain the situation to the High Priest?
I'd be happy to. Your disciple Praiselot has been murdered. It happened on the day before the purification rite. And the crime occurred in the rebel hideout hidden within the inner sanctum.
The Acolyte Zealot. He's been killed? Who would do such a thing?
You! Someone who knew of the hideout and had access to the inner sanctum. In other words, you have it in me. After all, weren't you secretly a rebel? Oh dear. That's still Maya's body. I hope he doesn't break anything. Well, the High Priest is amazing. think he had mastered such an advanced prayer pose. He's still worthy of veneration, even if he is a rebel. Praise be to the Holy Mother. Praise be to the Oh, were they doing it?
Oh my. If my rebel allegiance has been exposed, not even my wife knew of that. Seems to rest in peace is not my fate.
Why did you, a devout priest of Cryanism, join the rebellion?
Objection.
The High Priest has come back to us for but a brief time defense. Shall we not cut to the chase and ask the most pressing of questions? Oh, right. Yeah, but in me, the prosecution believes the one who slew both you and Acolyte Zealot to be Maya Fey, who've been playing the role of Lady Kira on the right. Woo, sorry.
Being that I was dead until just a moment ago, my memory is a bit hazy.
Could you please do your best to remember?
Objection.
The High Priest says his memory is hazy.
It is all coming back to me. It is as Prosecutor Sadmati concluded, I was slain by none other than Maya Fey.
The High Priest's statement has proven my assertion with regards to his murder correct. No! We'll have to find out who killed Acolyte Zealot in the next episode. Hope you're all still enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.